King and queens, I hope everybody is doing good, doing great, taking care of your health. Stand to yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the hype button. Pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful. No disrespect. And remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. As y'all can see by the title and by the thumbnail what we got going on. Before we get into this video, I want to say I appreciate y'all, man. I did a video with OKC with them flopping all over the place, man. It's at 12,000 views right now. I'm going crazy. I appreciate y'all, man. What y'all want me to do is start reacting to more sports stuff, but I got to go to the sports? I don't know. Some of them NBA videos, they be tripping. But I can still, I can still talk about everything revolving around the NBA. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want me to do that, just let me know. But we ain't here for that. We here for this. I woke up and I heard Sauce Walka going in on his baby mama, they say. Allegedly, it's his baby mama. Y'all know Sauce be doing his thing with the women, man. He be having a magnitude of them, and I respect it. Shout out to that boy Sauce Walka out there in Houston. But he said something that was crazy. He mentioned Drake. And what he said, y'all want to stick around for this one. This was crazy. And she fouled for this. Is she wrong for this? Yeah, ultimately she is. Because I was gonna pose a question. I was gonna propose a question. I was gonna ask, is Sauce Walka, is he wrong for saying what he said, or is she wrong for posting it? She's absolutely wrong for posting it, for sure.
Don't say nothing about me with my baby mama or nothing. I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give what consequences is, nigga.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the fuck does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the fuck does even matter?
Yo, what's good, y'all? This Sauce Walka leak is so crazy, man. And
she said that with the intentions of first, of course, recording it, but wanting him to admit that he did that. That's why she said what she said. She said that in hopes that he kind of say something that will allude to him actually doing it, which is why she mentioned it.
Might change how we look at Sauce Walka forever, man. We thought he was splashing and dripping and, really laying down his Mac and peak game. And what we heard on this phone call leak, nothing was P or player about it. And y'all, on this leaked phone call with Sauce Walka's baby mama, I mean, this confirms everything that we've heard about Drake and all of his beefs, whether it be with Future, whether it be with A$AP Rocky. When it comes to Drake, it's always a chick in the middle. And Sauce Walka even says that he's willing to get Drake touched because he was able to clap his baby mama.
Don't say nothing about me with my baby mama or nothing. I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give what consequences is, nigga.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the fuck matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the fuck does even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. This shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a. Just like I get Drake smoked, I will get Drake car shot at. Nigga, the fuck? Man, you better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah, you do.
How would y'all see this going in court? If she was to take him to court and so on and so forth, I don't know if that's a threat. I don't know how that works because he said he will. He didn't say he was going to. He said he. Well, I guess you can kind of say those are hand in hand. I guess you can kind of say that's like premeditated. I don't know. I would love to know what y'all think about that, or if y'all could enlighten me and inform me. How would that work out in court? Could that be a strong case? And what would she do with this? Did she just put this out just to out him, just to, diminish and downplay, or, to kind of shade his image, to taint his image, so to speak? Or is she going to go further with charging, something against him? Or is it out of fear? But then again, I don't know. You just never know with these women. It's like, what is the intention? When you put this video out, what was your motive behind you putting this video out? Because if you're scared, regardless if you call the police or if you put it out on the internet. And if he's making threats like this, and if he allegedly got you jumped, don't you think this is even more reason for him to get you harmed even more? Versus just, sometimes we got to take our L. When we're in a lose-lose situation, sometimes we got to take our L. We're dealing with a person with more money. He got more soldiers, or they got more soldiers, because it could be a woman calling plays too now. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, all right, I'm gonna bow out gracefully. I don't even want to indulge in ignorance back and forth with this person because there's no side of rationality with them. They don't know how to be rational at all. They're reckless. They don't think clearly. You know what I mean? They love drama. They love fighting. They love bickering back and forth. You can't win with that. That's kind of like having a debate with somebody who's closed-minded. There's no getting anything through to them. They see things the way they see it, and that's it. You just can't win.
So y'all, what y'all think about the phone call, man? And what do y'all think about the Drake beef, man? Drake has so many beefs. I don't know how he can keep up with them, but he might be the ultimate Tinder test, right? To say, how tender are these rappers to be willing to crash out, willing to put out all this crazy stuff, talk wild and reckless on the phone call. These chicks be recording. And recently on Adam 22, he was talking heavy stuff about Sauce Walka, man. A lot of people are giving him flack for his.
Drake is always talking about how he in Houston or how he love Houston, so on and so forth. Sauce Walka is really respected out there. Sauce Walka has an army for sure of people that really rock with him and support him and love him and got his back. So Drake got to tread lightly, man. You got to be careful and cautious moving out there in Houston, bro.
Streaming career, even his OF career, when Sauce Walka was one of the biggest rappers out in Texas.
Just feel like the idea of telling everybody how rich you are while also streaming for 9 hours a day to 200 people just doesn't really jive for me. Doesn't really add up.
Yeah, cornball. You got to start somewhere, idiot. This dude's I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a fan of this guy at all. I'll do content on him because he's good content, because he think he's so intelligent and he think he's so smart, bro. You just started a podcast and you started utilizing rappers. Rappers were using you. You built up this clout, so to speak, type of thing, and it worked for you. But you're an idiot, though. Your takes are terrible. You don't know much about hip hop. You don't know much about black culture, but speak on black culture. It's ridiculous, man. I did a video. Go check it out. Just talking about stuff that he's just not informed of, and he just thinks that this is what I don't like. Same thing what I was just talking about, trying to argue with an idiot. And I'm not taking away from anybody having sense, right? You still can be smart and be an idiot. That's crazy, right? It's like, that's contradicting. No, it's not. It's a lot of book smart people who don't have street smarts. They don't have common sense. They can read something and remember it. That does not mean you're intelligent. No, you know what? That's partially intelligent. You're still lacking some abilities of having a smart brain, sort of. Y'all know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But this dude talks out of his butt. He just says stuff. He just says things. And then when people, you don't agree with him, he starts to yell and get frustrated and call them dumb and say that they're stupid. Nah, you are for saying that. And that's why I call him an idiot. That's why I can say what I say. That's why I am saying what I am saying. I can argue with somebody, be wrong. They can fact check it and prove me wrong and all of that. And I'll be like, dang, y'all, you right. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. I have enough respect for myself to be like, I can admit when I'm wrong. I don't have to be an arrogant a-hole just because somebody's proving me wrong and I want to be right so bad that I start to slander them. Oh, you're a loser. You're an idiot. You're too emotional. Get off that. You're too prideful. That's whack to me. I don't like that. You can be wrong, man.
But I'm not the one who's running around trying to convince people that he's broke. He's like freaking out at the idea that he is unsuccessful. I swear, if I sent 10 messages, he sent 200. This dude is up in the head.
Was Sauce streaming?
Yeah.
I think he set his mind to, I'm going to do it and be successful at it. So he
failed at everything else he's ever done in his whole life. So I guess streaming is kind of the last ditch effort, right?
What do you mean?
How? He does, when he puts out videos, them motherfuckers be getting millions of views. He has stores. He has an amazing crib. I even think he got a dealership or I don't know. I saw a video where he had cars. It looked like not a junkyard, but where he places cars. I don't know. Car shop, service shop. I have no idea. But don't he got a strip too? He has a strip of stores. Am I tripping? So to say he failed at everything he does.
Well, his rap career didn't really pan out.
People know Sauce's music. They know who he is.
They know that it exists.
You don't think Sauce is like and this is our guy.
There's a difference
He's like
between
a Draco of Houston.
we're definitely not going there. But I will say that he's known
definitely is.
as a rap character, but that's a lot different than actually having money or being
No,
successful.
what I'm saying though, locally, I ain't saying like bar for bar. So, but locally, I think Sauce has a presence.
And so it's like he keeps listing things off. He's like, I could beat you in a fight. I'm like, you're 5'8".
So y'all,
No, he will whoop you in a fight. Yeah, we saw how you fight, brother. You can't fight. You have no hands at all. You literally balled up like this and let a man sock you. This is the same man who put his little man in your wife. Huh? This is the same dude who put his penile in your wife, brother. Man, shut up. We don't want to hear it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the phone call situation. I didn't think this was going to veer off into a whole nother topic, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Sauce Walka out of pocket? Is this incriminating? Should he have said that on the phone? Of course, you could tell he was emotional, and we got to hold people accountable. I definitely think he was out of pocket. I think she was even more out of pocket for recording it. You know what I mean? But she was jumped. She felt like her back was against the wall. Part of war. I get it. You know, I get it. Out of frustration, out of being mad, feeling like I can't win any other kind of way. I don't know why she would feel like she could win with going to the internet, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. We elevating to hit our head. We ain't bleeding. It's real love, not hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. Go on.